cold start keeps sounding so good. Just go slow. Just go straight back. What's going on, YouTube? This Les. Get out there. This Les. This big Les. Back with another video. As always, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment on the video. And definitely give this video that thumbs up that we need. Channel been growing. I want to thank all my new subscribers that subscribe to the channel. I'm in the process of giving more consistent content and good content. I've been working on my editing. So the future for this channel is looking real bright. I just need people to get down there and hit the subscribe button so we can keep the channel going in the right direction. Now, I know you saw the thumbnail. Can I say, man, sometimes these cars can really give you problems, or you run into different shit. But this kind of, I won't want to say my fault, but it's something I should have paid attention to, especially since I was driving my car for like 4 straight months. Well, about 3 straight months, because I didn't have my truck. It was in a paint shop, and I got into an accident. And I had a rental for about a month. So yeah, about 3 months I had to straight up just strictly drive my car. So I replaced the back tires, and honestly I should have waited like a week or two and then just replaced the front. But this is the issue. So I'm gonna show you what's going on. The weather kind of nice today, so I might be able to get a little bit more content to add to this video. But this is what we got going on right now. And you probably most definitely gonna get some Rover talk, so stay tuned for that. All right, let me flip this camera. And as you can see, I got the jack out. You know, you see the jack. It's a bad situation. Look at that. Look at that. First, look at that. Goodness. Hit some shit, messed up my little racing rims. I'm glad the tire didn't come off the rubber, which is a good thing. And these are some nice rims for this car. Like, I love these rims for this vehicle. And as you can see, they the 245/40 ZR20s. Make sure when you go into a tire shop and you buy high performance tire, if you have a high performance vehicle and you buying parts for it, make sure that they selling you a ZR, not just a R. ZR is for high speed. And if you got Challengers, Hellcats, all these cars, Chargers that we driving that's fast as hell, don't put an R on there. Those numbers on there is the speed rating. So I know I done pushed up to 140 before in this, like, you know what I'm saying? And to have a tire just come apart while you're going that fast could be very tragic for your health. Feel me? So make sure, what is this right here? Oh, my scuff. Make sure that they are putting the ZRs on here. But in any case, you can see I pretty much just had a flat. I'm gonna go ahead and jack it up, take the tire off, and show you the tire. Then I'm gonna load it up. You can see it's still clean too, man. I was having fun in this car for the last the 2 days I decided to drive it. And you can see how meaty the back tires is. The back tires is pretty much brand new. I did do some donuts and a burnout in it. It was my first time doing it, that you saw in one of my other videos. I might insert that clip right here. And that's what I did to the back tires. That's all I pretty much did to the back tires. And it was fun, but yeah, did tear up some tires. I used to put the tires that came with this car on here. But shit, these tires, man, I run through these tires like all the time. It's crazy. I think my car has 55,000 miles on it. I bought it when it had 14,000 miles on it. So I done put about 40,000 miles on it, just a little bit more. And I promise you, this would be my 4th set of tires. Number 4. 4th set of tires for this vehicle. Like this, for some reason, these vehicles go through tires. And the original tires that come on here, the run flats, you do notice the difference in handling. The run flats do grip the road better because they got that softer rubber, but you run through them quick. And the run flats cost like between $200 and $300 a tire. So I don't know if it's just me having this issue, or if others is having this issue. But I kind of was having the same issue when I had the Challenger. So these high performance cars, man, they run through tires. So be prepared for that one expense. Almost every 10,000 miles, 10 to 12,000 miles, you need to be checking your tires all the way around. Get them checked. Don't even wait. And even if you buy a 30,000 mile tire, they still going to work if you driving your car like that. You got the V6 model and all that. That's probably not an issue for you. But for these V8s with these Brembos, yeah, these tires do not last long. That's why I barely drives this car. But summertime is my baby right here, and we getting a whole new look for this summer coming up. So make sure you stay in tune for that. I told you I'm gonna get the skirts, and I'm getting the front spoilers, and I'm getting it painted. I'm doing a few things to this car come this summer, since I've already gotten the Rover about 95% done. I'm not doing anything to the inside except my dash. Some of the stitching just came loose. Other than that, the dash is in perfect shape. So I'm gonna get it restitched. I'm gonna show you too. See that coming loose? And it's so obvious because you can see it right through the damn windshield. And I need to replace the windshield. I don't know if you can see that or not, but the windshield got a rock chip in it right there, and it got another one right there. So I'm gonna replace both of those. I'm gonna replace the windshield. I'm gonna get that just restitched in the same pattern and put it back on there. Other than that, the inside is still in really good shape. I might add some Starlight headlights. The ceiling. I think that'd kind of be dope addition for the Rover. I haven't seen one yet with it. This model, and this is really the model I enjoy. All I got to do is adjust my running boards. They don't need to come off. They just need to be adjusted. That's an easy fix. A little bit more touch-up paint in a few spots, and my truck will pretty much be where I want it to be at. I just went to the car wash and washed it myself. I decided instead of spending $20 to wash it, just to get a little bit of the dirt off, a little light wash, I just washed it myself, man. About 30 minutes worth, well, yeah, about 30 minutes total worth of work. I didn't hit the rims too hard. I just did the outer lip since it's chrome. But that is where we at on my truck. I'm still gonna do something with these tail lights. I might go with the black ones. I saw they look nice, but look at all them colors, man. Man, this thing flips so many colors. It's really nice. Really, really nice. Super really nice. And of course, I still gotta replace the brake pads and the rotor. So it's still a lot coming up with the truck. I'm considering replacing out this grill. But look at that color spectrum right there. Like, all right. And just like that, I'm back. As you can see, I got the tire off. It wasn't no big deal. I'm gonna tell you like this though. If you do not have one of these, you need to buy you one. These are the shit. Like I said, since I started going electric with my tools, I don't really even have to use my air compressor anymore except to put air in the tire. But as you can see on my car, just look. Just that one strip all the way around, like a whole chunk of this just wore all the way around. But this is real low too. You can see here I have a little bit of tread there, but I usually reach my hand in there and put my finger in there like I got a little life left in it. But these tires can't get that low. Looking at that, it looked like it's sitting on the inside a little bit too much. But after I got my car back from the accident, from the collision shop, they did a wheel alignment on it. So hopefully it's straight. I might, when I replace the second tire, I might just go ahead and get another wheel alignment to make sure, because it's definitely like either abnormal wear or these fucking tires just ain't about shit. So as you can see, that goes all the way around. But my tire was, I had to swerve real bad today. That looked really bad. I'm ended up checking the other side. And as you can see, this is the new back tire. So, I got plenty of meat on it. I'm gonna have to start reaching all the way in. But that's where we at. I actually bought these rims at Omar's. They got the tire for the best price so far. I'm gonna stop at a shop close to my house to see if they have it. But if they do not, then I don't know Omar's it is. But as you can see, I've probably been riding like this for a minute. And it just finally took a complete shit on me. I thought I'd be checking my tires, but honestly, I haven't checked it in a while. I just be jumping in it and riding. And my back tire had looked like this too on that side, on this same side. No, on the opposite side. So that's why I was like, oh, let me just replace both backs. So it's just one of those things you got to deal with. I'm glad it didn't blow on me. As you can see, it just started leaking air. But I'm glad I wasn't doing like no crazy speed or I hit a crazy bump or anything like that and would have blew out the tire. Could have did damage to my fender. Just a whole host of problems. So God was definitely on my side on this one. But in any case, I'm about to go ahead. And load it up and drive and go try to find me a tire. Slap it back on and I'm 100 in a minute. Cold starts to sound so good. Just go slow. Just go straight back. Alright y'all, welcome back. As you see, I got the tire on, I'm all changed up. I just wanted to show my fit for the day. It's a little cool outside, but it's sunny. I want to say maybe it's around 60. I could go top down, but I might just roll the windows down. I have the windows cracked. But it's going to be a little chillier later on. So I just went on ahead with a button up. And I just got some basic Levi's on. And as you can see, I got the olive green foam posits. I do like this shoe. It changed colors a little bit. It kind of reminds me of my truck. And it's pretty much my basic outfit for the day. I still got a few runs to make. So if you're watching this, it's definitely not the end of the video. I'm about to go get the tires for my car. Enjoy my car a little bit today. And then I got to go to the airport and I might be picking my daughter up in my truck. So stay tuned. What's going on, YouTube? Back with another video. See a car with the hood up over there? Yeah, my sister had a breakdown last night. Her alternator went out on her. So I went to help her out, get it towed to her house. And now it's time to take the alternator off. I should have been recording, but I didn't want to record because of course I had all the wrong tools. First off, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment to the channel. And definitely give it a thumbs up. All the wrong tools. So I know, just so y'all know, you got to be a real mechanic to be able to do what I just did, getting this alternator off this car with all the wrong tools. I didn't have a serpentine belt tool. I had to take one of the tensioner wheels off. Then another another idler wheel. It's not a tensioner wheel. Another idler wheel blocks the bottom bolt. So I had to squeeze my hand down there to get that off. Man, it's been a real challenge, but I was able to get it off. I'm about to call her to let her know I got it off. And honestly, I think I did this in man, maybe about 30 minutes, I be challenging myself, and it's nice to know I still got them dog-ass mechanic skills. But I'm gonna flip the camera around. Show you what I'm talking about. She got the 2.4 liter. It's kind of hard to see down in there because of the sun. But pretty much the alternator sits right up in there. I know you're not going to be able to see it because of that. but had to take 2 tensioner wheels off, as you can see here. And of course had to disconnect the power, but it drained her battery down yesterday. Like I say, this flashlight is so dope for working on cars. You see that power lighting up? That's because the sun charges it. This is like a camping flashlight, and it's super duper bright, and the sun charges. So if you're working on cars, you can just lay this down when you're not needing it, right out in the sun, and the sun will charge it back up. That's super cold. That's probably the best flashlight I've ever owned. But I got everything off. Let's set it over here. Let it get a little bit more charge on it. Show you the alternator. Here's the alternator. Thankfully, it only had 2 bolts. Then it got the bolt on the back and the plug. And this the other bolt over there, so I'm glad it's not one of them 3-bolt ones like Ford like to use. But like I said, it definitely was still some work getting it off. I didn't have to disconnect the motor mount. I didn't have to do any of that stuff, and I still was able to get it off. Now, I picked my daughter up from the airport last night and hit a bump. I come out there today and look at my damn tire. I don't know if you can see that. Let me get out the sun. See that? I'm like, what the fuck is that? These brand new tires, right? I'm glad they didn't burst. But then I saw the issue, which is up in here, all right there. Look at that shit. Fenders need to be rolled, so I'm about to try to roll those in right quick and bump them before it tear up my tire to the point where I have to fully replace it. And I know these tires probably cost about $300, so I'm trying to get as much life out of them as I can. But that's what I'm on today, so just keeping y'all posted on what I got going on. Add to this video. Try to knock it out so she can make it to work in a minute.